Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As part of today's video, I'm going to talk about Sitecore Demo Portal. So I think some of you guys must be aware that Sitecore Demo team has recently released a portal wherein you can quickly spin up an environment based on different templates available, right? So you can take an example where, for example, you have to showcase some of the Sitecore capabilities to your potential client, right? So you can use this portal to quickly spin up some environment there, and you can showcase whatever you want to show, and then once you're done with your task, then you can simply shut down your environment. So let's just quickly take a look, and then I think it will be more clear. So to get access to this portal, you just have to go to portal.sitecoredemo.com, and once you go to portal.sitecoredemo.com, basically as of now it is this portal is available to Sitecore partners and MVPs. So if you are working with a partner company or if you are an MVP, then you should have an access to that. In case if you don't have an access to that, then you can basically go to an SPN and then request for the for access. So let's just go to Sitecore partner here and just provide the details. So let me just put my details here. Okay, so now we are into our portal, right? So as of now, if you see here, if I go to all demo instances or my demo instances, you see I have just one instance available here, which is based on a specific template, right? But in case if you want to create your different if you want to spin up your different instances based on different templates, there are two options we have. So we have get a demo or quick deploy option. So basically the idea behind having this demo portal is you don't have to basically set up any solution locally, because maybe whatever tools and techniques you use to set up your instance locally, whether it's safe, you do it manually or things like that, it takes some time. So demo team basically tries to fix that issue, because sometimes it takes more time also to set up everything in your local rather than showcasing what exactly you want to showcase there. So sometimes the setup process is takes more time than actually whatever you want to showcase to your client, right? So for that reason only we have this portal. And if I go to get a demo, so get a demo, you will see we have, as of now, we have three different templates available. We have place submit, we have place shop, and then product XM and edge templates. And probably in the future we can expect some more templates here. Maybe we'll have a template specifically only for XP, we will have a template specifically only for XM and things like that. So this is a pretty basic template, you can say, product XM and edge. It's basically it use edge as an delivery platform for you, and it is basically an empty template wherein we can perform whatever we want to do there as part of our POC. Then we have a place shop. So here you see it's a headless commerce site built to showcase the power of Sitecore composable commerce solution, right? So basically it interacts with you can integrate your order cloud, your CDP, your Vercel for the deployment and things like that. Basically it's all about composable architecture as part of the Sitecore offering is as concerned. And then we third one we have is place submit. So it's an headless site and app built to showcase the power of Sitecore composable digital solution. So this is something which I already have set up here, and instead of setting it up again, I just want, maybe what I can do, I can just show what different configurations are there, and maybe we can just try to set up this one, not completely, but what different options we have as part of this setup activity. So let's just start with the product XM and edge. So this is a basic one, as I mentioned, because it's just an empty template which we can use for our POC. So you can just select either of these available templates. So let me select XM edge here, and you have to specify your instance name. So I can just give as my edge test instance. Okay, right. So it is your instance name, and then you have your channel. So as of now it is supporting 10.2 is the latest one. Then the region, right? So region, I can select Australia East, right? And the description, let's say if you want to add some more details around what for, why exactly you want to, why you are spinning up this instance, and what kind of activities you're going to perform here. So you can just add few details here, so that in case if someone you want to access share this instance with someone else also, that should be, they should be able to get the crux of it. So once you have the details here, just click on next step. And yeah, so the next thing is available integration. So as of now, you can basically integrate your GitHub repo here, because what it is actually going to do is it is going to deploy the empty solution, plus on top of it, if you want to do some customizations there and you have something already as part of your repository, so you can sync up your repo here. In addition to that, we also have Content Hub. So if you have your Content Hub instance available with you, you can basically configure that instance here. So from the integration perspective, as of now, we can see like we have two integrations available for Experience Edge here, XM plus Edge. One is GitHub and another one is Content Hub. As of now, we are just leaving it as is, right? Which means there will not be any integration for this instance. Just click on next step. And the next thing is when exactly you want your instance to shut down, because it is on Azure, right? So it is a subscription base, it comes with a cost, so it is worth that we define a shutdown time here, when exactly you want this instance to shut down, right? So what I can do right now is, by default it is set to 8 p.m. Let me just make it 11 p.m. and then you can also select the time zone based on where you reside. So for me it is this, and click on next, right? So now here is the dashboard where you can actually see what details you have selected. So it basically has region, version, shutdown time, expiry, and members, and there are no integrations available as of now. So what we can do now is we can simply click on deploy. Yeah, so it is right now deploying, and here you can see like we have different information available, like important links, the user type, username, anyways the username and credentials we are going to get as part of our email. So I'll show that as well. Then members, currently it is assigned to me. Active integration, there are no integrations available as of now, it's just the content management system. License here, and then you have your S tenant where you can basically query using GraphQL, you can do that. Then the instance status is currently it is deploying, which cluster it is deploying, definition, what is the you can think of in this example, maybe you can think of as in topology. This one, it is basically a template, XM and Edge, and then what channel it is using, and then we have schedule management, when exactly it should go down. Then you have controls available to shut down, to basically delete your instance, to stop your instance when not in use, and few other details like when it was created and all that. Now if you click on this view details section here, it will basically show you what basically there are four activities which are happening in the background. First is it is creating a DNS record, which is done right now. Then it is trying to acquire a new license from Sitecore licensing server, which is currently doing and deploying. Then the next step is it is also trying to create a tenant for you, as tenant, where you can which you can use for your queries. Then finally it is about the deployment, right? So it is still going. Sometimes it just takes a while to do that. I have set up this one previously. Yeah, so first three steps are all done, and then let's just wait for this to deploy to Kubernetes cluster. And if you just expand this one, you will see you'll find few details here, what exactly it is doing in the background. As of now the details are not available, but you just have to wait for few minutes, and then the details will be available to you. Now I think we just have to wait for few minutes. Yeah, so basically this this portal is something you can use let's say you want to you have a client and where he's new to Sitecore and you just want to showcase the Sitecore capabilities in terms of how CMS as in how Sitecore as in CMS works in terms of content publishing workflows, your uh, security, things like that. Basically you can spin up everything there, and once you're done with your demo and whatever is there, then you can simply close this one. So I think it will definitely save some of your time, right? Instead of setting up this on your local machine or in your VM, you can directly use this portal to showcase it, and you can just go from there. It is still deploying, and once the deployment is done, then we get an email, and the format of that email is let me just show you another format. Right, so this is the kind of format which you can expect, where we have the demo details, website, right? But this email is from a different for a different template. I've just I've just opened it just to show you how exactly it really looks like. But yeah, for the XM and Edge also it is same. Like you can basically expect demo details, your website, your Sitecore credentials out there. So let's just wait. I think it should be done. It is still showing nothing to show. That's okay. Let's just wait. Okay, let's just see what it is doing. And if I just expand this one, right, so now we can see there is something what is actually doing in the background. You can see few details over here, so I think we should be there almost. Let's just, I think it should be done anytime now. Okay, so publish started, completed. I think it should be done anytime now. Let's just give it a few more seconds. So if you see this one, the status is warming up, so the deployment has already been completed. It just is trying to make a request to the site. Okay, then it should be there now. Yeah, so once this is completed, once we have a message for success, then you can expect an email, and in that email you will have the details around our demo instance details, our CM Sitecore credentials, and yeah, and few other details. But for this XM thing, it will be we'll have very few details there. Yeah, so now you can see it is also completed. So now we can just check our email and see what details we have there. So let me just pull up my email. Yeah, so I have my email now. So your demo is ready. This is our demo details. So this is the URL, like portal.demo.com, and your instance ID. This is same what we have here, right? So if I go to my instance details page, so this is what you will end up if you open that instance details here, this one. Then you have your URL here. So let's just copy this URL and go there and enter, and let's just copy the password and username, super user. Okay, so now here is our launchpad. Just go to content editor, and right, so now this our instance is ready, and this is integrated with Edge, right, as a delivery platform for us. But as of now we don't have any content here, and yeah, so you can just start putting content here. You can create your site. If you want to have some customization, you use your Git repo, add some changes there, and then you can basically sync it here. That's how it goes. And last thing which I just want to show here as part of this one is the edge tenant. So if I just click on this one, right, this is your console where you basically you can write your queries and get your data. So this is what we have with the edge and XM and edge template. So you can just play around with it, and that should be it, right? So other things what we have here is, so now if I go to home, and you see as of now I can see we have 2 instances running on my for my account. So now I'm not going to create another instance for this one, but I just want to give you a quick okay, so this is also something which you can see here. It says I can have only 2 instances running at the same time, right? So what I can do is I can simply stop it for now, and it is going to stop it. And right now if I'm going to let me just select the place summit again. So you can just select the instance name here, version, and your region, and just go to next, right? So this is important thing to mention here. Like we have different installation integrations available, like with Vercel, with GitHub, with Content Hub, CDP, and Personalize. So as of now we can see we are using the demo team shared instance, but yes, if we have our own organization instance available for either of these components there, right? So we can use our own organization specific instances rather than using the demo teams shared instance. Yeah, so but as of now, just to keep things going, we should be it should be okay to use the demo team shared instances available for this integration. Just click on next, and your schedule management is all same like how we did it for XM and Edge. So and then basically it will spin up your instance there, and once it spin up your instance, then what we can do is, I have just this email ready for that purpose, and if I go to my website, so let's just wait. Yeah, so this is the website, and if I go to my kiosk, so they have they have different touch points available. Then we have for TV as well, you have Horizon support editor as well here. So basically there are different things which you can explore here. This is how exactly it looks on the TV. This is for kiosk, you can just click on that, just try to do something here, explore the event, timing, and like that you can finally book the ticket. There are different things which you can explore here. And yeah, so again same thing is your content management and your username and password things. So rest everything is all same. And similarly, if we go here, home, we also have our another instance which is Play Shop, which is commerce specific one. So you'll have Order Cloud integration here as an extra thing apart from what we already have here. So if I just click on this one, and my commerce summit, okay, and just click on customize here, looks good, right? So this is what we have. The only extra thing is Order Cloud, and it looks like there is no shared instance available for the Order Cloud. So I already have an Order Cloud details with me, but you can, this is something which you can try on your side. You just click on configure and just put in your username and password here, and then once you're done with that, then you can simply click on next step, and you can just set up your commerce application as well. So yeah, this is what guys I wanted to showcase. And if you have access, if you're an MVP, definitely you should have an access. If you're working for a partner company, then also you should have an access. Just in case if you don't have access, make sure you reach out to your team responsible for that, and get access to that. You can simply go to SWIN and request for that. And once you have access, just try all these different options there and use it as part of your POCs, or your something demo for your client, and make sure if you're done with all your things, whatever you're doing, you also shut down your instance, so that we can save some money here. So guys, that's what I just wanted to cover as part of this video. I hope this is clear to you, and yes, I would suggest to give it a try and see how these things really works. And yeah, if you have any questions around it, feel free to reach out, and we can take it from there. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.